What is up, ladies and gents? We are back. I'm the Guitarist562 and I do video game guides and walkthroughs. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Cursed Knight dungeon, which is going to be right here as an arena. So you need a gear score requirement of 700 and a level requirement of 21. Yeah, so here he is. He's going to be sleeping and he won't do anything until you interact with him. So one thing you need to realize is that he shoots projectiles and he can knock you back. As you can see, he's just pushing them back right there. So let's do a bit more damage so we can actually see what happens in the next phase. So here we go. He's going to summon a couple of monsters here. Right here is him shooting just the ground. So definitely avoid that. So he does summon skeletons. And they may not seem like an issue at first, because they don't do that much damage. But it's when he traps you that they start eating away at you. If you step on this purple smoke, it's obvious. But I'm just doing it just so you can see it just in case, is that it does damage over time. So this is what I mean when he chains you. When he chains you and then you have a lot of skeletons chasing you, you're going to have a bad time. So let's do a little bit more damage. And now, as you can see, he summons bigger skeletons. And they move very slowly, but when they catch you, this is what happens. They just hit you. That's another DPS check. We're not going to meet it so you can see what happens. He's actually going to make arrows come down throughout the entire field like this. Now I'm chained and now I have arrows hitting me, and that's what happens. So as you can see, I'm bleeding over time. It's not something you want to have happen, and that stays on the field for a period of time. So I'm probably gonna let myself get killed, but we'll see. The skeletons blow up too, so that's another thing too that you need to be aware of, because imagine getting chained and then boom, and I'm gonna die right here. Boom. So when you die in an arena, your teammate can pick you up, but that's going to be extremely difficult when all of this chaos is happening right here. See? He just got shot, and then the skeletons here is chasing me as well. So if that happens, definitely have your star seeds ready, and you also have scrolls. Alright, so I'm up now. Let's go kill the boss now. Alright, here we go. He's dead. So if you're not strong enough to clear the dungeon by yourself, it's definitely nice, because when you're doing these, you're going to notice that there's going to be players that are strong enough and they can carry you through it. But if not, be aware of those mechanics that I just mentioned. That's everything that happens in the boss fight. And if you're curious to see what happens if you don't meet the DPS checks, etc., etc., what happens if you have health versus when you don't have health, what happens if your teammate dies, that's all the answers were just, all the questions were answered right there. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I do my best to keep guides short and to the point. So if you enjoyed the content, just leave a like, sub, and comment some feedback, or just thank me for making the video. Socials are in the description box, and stay blessed, folks.